Hello everybody and welcome back to Devil Summoner 2. Okay, let's press on. So I haven't done any grinding at all, just gone straight into it. Hey! How'd you find us here? You must have some luck. But your luck's run out now. Yeah, I probably should have swapped to Pixie and Sandman, shouldn't I? My two strongest demons. So to do this to a civilian, but we can't have people taking us lightly. Hey, let's use that thing. Once he sees that, he'll wet himself with fear. Get ready. What are they going to use? Kids who don't listen need a spanking. Try not to wet your pants when you see this. Come, Juromaru. The giant insect Juromaru appeared. Oh, hello. Begin battle. Right. We'll start with Zeo. And Azam. Okay. Okay, Zeo, he's pretty tough. I don't do much in the way of damage. How'd you get me? How'd you get me? I couldn't believe it. No, get out of there first. Ow, what range that's got? That's ridiculous. Can we go for a medicine? Huge range. Right, come on. Go for a Zeo. And Poltergeist Azam. That seems to have worked. Oh, where's he gone? Hopper kick. Whoa, you're right there, Poltergeist. Alright. Who's giggling? It must be Sandman giggling. Then again, he did come from Predator, so it wouldn't surprise me. Do me no. No, actually. Ah, no. That's what. I was convinced he was going to do his hopper kick again. Like that. Oh, I was just about to get myself a medicine ready in case he got me. Alright. Let's help Sandman out. Yeah, well, just in case. Come on, Poltergeist. Zan him. Let's go for... Tempted to use it. Yeah, go on, let's use the beef food. Find out what that does. Did enough damage. Jeremy cried and ran away. Okay, so we're gonna have to have another fight with it. It's annoying. Sam leveled up by 1. Strength increased by 1. Patra. It's very pushy and plushy and soft. Better make good use of it. Turquoise. You sure? Learned Wind Sword. Nice. You beat up Juromaru? You're not the fresh-faced kid you look like, are you? No one who can beat Juromaru is. Alright, desperate times call for desperate measures. Hang on to your hat, kid. Once I unleash this thing, then you're really in for it. And you'll have nothing to blame but your own luck. So he has been removed from Raidou's body. What did you do? We can leave him be for now. He's done for anyways. We better report back to our leader. The masked men disappeared. They ran off. Seems like the spell is fading. This is where those masked men cast the spell on us. Looks like we're back to square one. They sure gave us the runaround. Come on even. Let's pick up the search for Tatsumi from here. This presence. Watch it. Something's coming. Something big. Greetings. I am Binbou-Gami. Binbou-Gami? Ah, such an unlucky fellow. I rather like unlucky fellows. I'm pleased to have found you. Ho ho ho! You shall warm me up, for I am so cold. Yes, my rather unlucky friends. Oh ho ho ho! Let us all warm each other up. He's a headbanger, is he? Bad luck, shadow looms. All attacks whiff. Brilliant! Ah, misfortune has darkened your doorstep too. Your attacks have all the strength of a slap with a wet noodle. You'll find me impossible to defeat with that kind of luck. Since we're both so unlucky, why don't we share our misfortune until one of us is dead? Might as well analyse them. Okay, I can't. Strike. All attacks miss. Yep. No. Not really much I can do, is there? Oh, he's giggling at me too. He's giggling. Don't blame him. Oh, I'm glad they're both no Olimpa. Money rain. Ow! That did way too much damage. Your attacks keep whiffing. It's more than simple luck at work. Sure, fiends are nothing to sneeze at, but fighting one can't be this hopeless. Take it from me. We'd better get out of here post haste. What? Oh, yeah, I disappeared. Where did they go? That's because I got hit so hard by some money. It's an interesting looking place. Not sure what it does though. A student wearing a mysterious mask is standing before Raidou. You who play the role of Raidou and witness this spectacle. Worry not, I am here to become your salvation. Are you sure? You don't look so happy about it. The day of misfortune that is close at hand. If you have seen this spectacle, then woe betide you. However, you, like so many others, must become living witnesses. There will come a day when this world is overcome by misfortune. You will bear witness to this. But this world's future beyond that day of misfortune. Please, I wish for you to refrain from despairing. Think of this mask's sorrowful face as the combined wishes of the people. Your determination to be Raidou is already at a beacon of hope. Your actions are hope. Oh, you're awake. Narumi, Raidou's... Oh, morning. You had me going there, Raidou. Even Goto was worried. You suddenly disappeared just before Binbou-Gami's attack hit you. As for Binbou-Gami, he went off somewhere. A lone stroke of luck and a whole heap of misfortune. I found the kitty all by himself at Manencho, so I took him home, and there you were. Just lying in front of the detective agency. Narumi carried you up here. Say, Raidou, that look on your face isn't one of those "who is this dame" looks, is it? Holy cats, you haven't forgotten about me, have you? Of course not. You're just more modern looking, hence the modern girl. Of course not. Who could forget a gal like me, a model of brains and beauty? I think everything's dandy now. Ty, you can go now, right? When you're in the middle of something? Got wax in your ears, Narumi? I know I've told you before that it's Kicho Asakura. While I'm on the beat, it's Kicho, got it? Kicho Asakura, the Capital Daily's best woman. But you're right, I've got work to do. I need to figure out where I'm going with this article by tonight. See you around, Raidou. You too, Goto. And Narumi too. Forgetting for a sec that she left me. Who's only the agency founder for last. Oh, for God's sake. You're lucky I happen to be in Manencho. And while I'm on the subject, what happened out there, Raidou? You're the last person I expect to find passed out in front of the office. Things aren't looking good here. Makes me wonder how the case is going. Let's pull what we've learned so far, Raidou. I'm thinking it's time we held an investigational meeting. You can debrief me on how the case is going so far. And I'll jump in now and then if you have any questions. Right, time for the Narumi Detective Agency's first investigational meeting. Ready, Raidou? Sure, why not? Alright, I've just poured myself a fresh cup of Joe, so let's get started. There's no need to go into too much detail. Just lay out the basics for me, okay? Raidou explained the circumstance of the investigation to Narumi. This job's getting hazardous to a man's health. Sorry to put you through this, Raidou. What was the guy's name that the Kanto Haguragumi wanted? Tatsumi, was it? So it's this Tatsumi and the masked men who are our main stumbling blocks now. Hold on. Based on what you've told me about Dan's connections. Tatsumi got away. Might know him. Dan, where is he? Masked man, are they connected somehow? Trying to stop us, better watch out. Goes like this, right? So our best bet for the straight dope on Dan will no doubt come from Tatsumi and those masked men. Let me make sure I have my facts straight here. Where'd you meet those men again? It was Manencho? Yeah, because it was on the roofs, wasn't it? Manencho. Right, Manencho. Let me write that down. Make contacts in Manencho. Tatsumi the masked men have Dan and Manencho in common. There's a few angles we can take from here. Hey Raidou, I've been thinking. We ought to narrow our search down to one target, right? Don't want to thin out our efforts too much, right? Got to wrap this up quick for Akane's sake. If you were to pick one to narrow the search down to, who would it be? It'd be Tatsumi, surely. I agree. Tatsumi splits the instant you showed him Dan's photo, right? In my book, that's as good as a signed confession. Alright, it's decided then. Goro Tatsumi will be our main informant on this case. We'll wring some clues about Dan out of him. Sound good? Alright then, meeting adjourned. Good work, Raidou. Tatsumi, the masked men, there's a few angles we can take from here. For starters, does Akane know anything about either of them? You might want to go ask her. And it's something else that bothers me. You ought to know this too. I did some checking up on Akane's background. And I couldn't turn up anything about her being Narita's daughter. Check up on her for me while you're there to investigate. Narita's placed in Kasumi-dai, so head over there. Kasumi-dai can now be reached on the main map. Okay, well, let's have a quick rest. Yeah. Hey, all demons are healed. Cool. Right, let's check in, make a quick save. I like to make saves, as I'm sure you're well aware. If you're tired, take a load off. No need to go crazy. But I want to go crazy. Well, that was an earthquake. An earthquake? Just we were heading out to Kasumi-dai. I hope it's not a bad omen. Akane Narita. She said something about Kasumi-dai that gave Narumi pause. I feel rotten for throwing a cloud over our client, but I'll file this in a notebook in case. Goto entered Akane as subject in your notebook under the subject heading of Akane. Akane's mystery. Oh yeah, those masked men from before. Look like they did a number on you. Are you alright? You may be a devil summoner sworn to look after the capital, but don't forget to look after yourself too. Kasumi-dai, eh? I'll take along. Of course you will. What we'll do is check the notebook. There we go. Who's Dan? It's a man Akane asked us to find when she visited the office. Narumi thinks he's a shady character. Pretty rich, coming from a man with butter on his pants. Looking at the photo, can't disagree. Right, Dan's mystery. Some strange masked men who talked kind of funny stepped in while we chased down Tatsumi and Manincho. They used a strange spell that they called the Fukurutsubu, and what's more, they dropped Dan's name. We don't know much about Dan yet, but it's safe to say he's connected to the masked men somehow. Tatsumi. Satake groused about him when we talked about Dan. Seems Tatsumi's in with outsiders over at Manincho. Satake says Dan's a fresh face to him. Tatsumi's tight with outsiders, maybe he knows more. Satake's henchman, Osamu Kogure, claims Goro Tatsumi went from rags to riches in no time flat. Once he fell in with outsiders, he hit it big at the gambling parlour in Manincho. Ruming has it that Kanto Haguragumi flunkies. Rumor has it that the Kanto Haguragumi flunkies following him have vanished. We best step carefully. Tatsumi swore up and down that he didn't know Dan, and then called him a bumpkin. Funny that. After denying the obvious, he beat feet when we asked him about the bug, making him our best link to Dan. Right, Akane. Our client Akane called herself the daughter of House Financial Affairs Chairman Tasuke Narita. But Narumi says he can't get any information on Narita having a daughter. We need to know more about how Councilman Narita in Kasumi-dai is connected to Akane Narita. There we have it. Okay, right. So we want to go to Kasumi-dai, but first I'm just going to check to see if the old Colonel Yao's got any other goodies. Doubt it very much. Not you, boyos. Bye. Not you, boyos. Welcome in your wallet. Overflow. Might grab. No. Sell some stuff. I don't know if I want to sell the old underwear because it was invaluables. I'll sell the wood ornament. tempted to sell the sake. Side effects, yeah. Sell you. So I'm only doing it because I want enough money so I can fuse, what do you call it, Pixie and Sandman. There we go, right, let's go to Gomodem. This is where I find out that they're actually either more expensive or cheaper than expected. Alright, register, yep, register you both. 5,000, 8, 9. Ah, I knew it! I knew it! I'll be back. No, I didn't mean to buy. I'll sell 2 life stones because I need enough for the bus as well. Train, whatever. Right, go with him. Alright, Pixie and Sandman for Angel. Or who else was it? Sandman and Onmaraki for Cho Keshin. I'll go Angel for now. I'm going to see if I can get a more magic or not. I don't think I can. 2, 2. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oops, didn't mean that. No, it's only. Ow! It's only staying on strength. Nah, I have to be careful because I want Zio as well. Is it just here? I wonder if I can get Bufu. Zio and Bufu. Right, so Bufu combo I can get. Zio combo I can get. See, this comes the boring part, the most frustrating part of the Devil Summoner games, and pretty much all of the Shin Megami Tensei games until the later ones, that you just had to keep doing this. Whereas, like Persona 4 Golden, for example, you get a list of skills which they can inherit. Some they can, some they can't, and you just pick them out of a list and then put the ones you want. So it saves so much time. But anyway, there you go, Bufu, Zio, and combo. They're the ones I wanted. Are you sure you want to fuse them? Yes, indeed. Well, if you want me to, okay, I'm ready. You're having inappropriate fantasies about fusion, aren't you? Pervert, you pervert! There you go. I'll let you see the animation. It's the same as the original Devil Summoner. They didn't want to change him. And then we have an angel. I am Wind Angel. I've helped humans since the start of your so-called culture, but in all that time, I never found a guy tough enough to satisfy me. Are you making your bidding? Which passive skills? Let's go for all 3. Treat ourselves. Oh yes, your demon left you a letter and a gift before the fusion. Raidou unfolded the letter. It was from Sandman. The letter was still warm from the demon's touch. Raidou obtained pagan steel. Nice. But don't worry, Sandman. And Pixie for that matter. Oh yeah, because she's not actually that good, is she, Pixie? Whereas Sandman, I did build up all the skills. Might leave Pixie then. Because, yeah, Pixie, unfortunately, is what we call in the business rubbish. Yeah, look at that. Just 2 skills. That's alright. I'm sure we'll find another skill demon sooner or later. Might even be able to fuse one. Yeah, Tamlin. There you go. So it just needs to be level 10. Then we got Tamlin. Nice. That I'll look forward to. Because I like Tamlin. He's cool. Okay, right. So we want to go to Kazumi-Gai. Kazumi-Gai! Did I talk to the guy up there? Don't know if I did. The equipment keeps malfunctioning. Oh, there you go. It's bored female worker. The equipment keeps malfunctioning. So the factory shut down for the day. Again. We're never going to meet deadlines. It will look bad for the foreman, but at least we get the day off. Oh, can we go up there? Can we go to the, Oh. Forgot their names now. No, we had Kaya, but I can't remember their last name. We'll find out when we get closer. Oh, Daidoji. There we go. Daidoji. Wonder if we can go to their residence. Okay, it's closed. Mansion seems to be unoccupied. Oh. 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 Let's see. So, down we go. Just keep running. There's a lot of dogs. Okay, so, Kazumi-Dai. The other day, there was some dissent about Councilman Narita's budget plan proposal. But after the earthquake, streetcars toppled over in Ginza-cho. People changed their pleas to that instead. In the commotion, Narita's budget plan was overlooked. One man's tragedy is another man's luck. I mean, you didn't hear this from me, of course. Councilman Narita's not a man who you want to annoy or anger. Narita residence. Kazumi-Dai. We'll go to the residence then. Narita residence, Akasaka-ku. Excuse me, do you have some business here? There's no one on the guest sheet. Do you have an appointment? I'm here to see Akane. Wait here, please. This is the student, sir. Oh, tall gentleman, playing with his glasses. The tall gentleman is looking at Raidou from head to toe, as if taking his measure. Not only have you come to the house of Tasuke Narita with a sword tucked beneath your cape, you're dropping Akane's name, and that I cannot ignore. How do you know Akane? You will answer me, boy. Don't think there's anything you can hide from a man in my position. I'm home. Huh? Raidou, why are you... Your time is either impeccable or unbelievably poor. Explain yourself, Akane. Akane explained about the Narumi Detective Agency to Narita. I thought I warned you not to leave Kazumi-Dai. I'm sorry, I'll take care not to do it in the future. Raidou, was it? Been embarrassed in front of you here, but don't press your luck. Do you understand the principles of the strong and the weak in society? Who is stronger, you or me? In society, you are. Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Seems you know how this world really works. Ha! Good show. Now then, playing detective is a cute hobby for the young. But allow me to warn you, Raidou. It's important to know where to quit. I leave the more complicated business to the two of you. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. You came all the way here and... Oh, did you say you'd come to see me? Is something the matter? Ask about Tatsumi. Tatsumi. No, the name doesn't ring a bell. But the outsider you said he's associating with, I wonder. Did I hear you right to say he got lucky after meeting this outsider? It can't be. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to alarm you. Is there anything else? Ask about the masked men. Anything I tell you about the masked men, I'd like you to keep a secret from Father. Is there something she doesn't want us to know about the relationship between Dan and the masked men? She's definitely hiding something from us. I wonder what this dame is really up to. Under the subject heading of Akane, go to added Akane's Mystery Part 2. Is there anything else? What are you hiding? I wish I could tell you more, but I just can't yet. I'm sorry. Really I am, but I... Raidou, please, find him. Find Dan. I have nowhere else to turn but you. Can't read her mind. Oh. Apologies for the trouble Master Sasuke has caused you. Chalk it up to simple bad luck if you would. Guests asking after Mistress Akane are... I really shouldn't say anything more on that subject. Read mind. Anyone got read mind? Yes! Sandman tried to use the art of mind reading. Notice but the falls can be heard. Master Sasuke is a touch sensitive regarding those who approach Mistress Akane, but he's asked me to understand the feelings of a father with a daughter of age, so I tried to do so. Fair enough. Right, let's skedaddle. And head into Kasubidai. Oh, need the military's permission. Okay. So young girl heading to... Does it look too young to be... I'll read that all again. Hold on. I saw a young girl heading to the Naruto Manor. She had a worried look on her face. Looked too young to be part of the Department of Financial Affairs, so she must have had another reason. I mean, you didn't hear this from me, of course. Councilman Naruto is not a man you want to anger. That's pretty... It's a little different? Yeah. Pretty much the same thing, but it was a little different. Righto, about those masked men. Never mind, as long as you're safe. Please find him. The only ones I can rely on. Right, so, let's have a look at the old notebook. When we asked Akane about the masked men that attacked us, all she said was for us not to tell Naruto. It's plain as the nose on my face that Akane is connected to the masked men somehow, but she's not talking. You think she'd gladly offer us any information that could help us find Dan? Just what is Akane up to? Leave the area, yes. Now, I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm going to check the... unless we go to Narumi anyway, but to talk to him. But I'm going to check the case file, see if there's any other side missions. Side missions. Oh, there we go. Hey, mister, wait up. Is that Kenta? Good thing I call you. Do you remember me? I'm Kenta Kogure from Manincho. See, thing is, my dad, he disappeared from Manincho. Disappeared? You're a detective, right, mister? You gotta find my dad, please. I'll give you my croquette. You can split it with your kitty cat, okay? Right, I received the croquette. Bye, mister. Bye, kitty. So, don't hold back. How do you feel about this? Taking on another job to search for Osamu while we're still on the hunt for Tatsumi. It'll be rough. You up for this? Are you tired? I'm ready for anything! Well, if you say so. Balancing your work as a detective assistant and a devil summoner. If you ask me, you seem a little too eager to please. But that Kenta case, you're trying too hard. Look, you know you can always vent to me. It's all part of my job as your mentor. Still though, it's just your garden variety croquette, but you can feel Kenta's love for his dad in it. Kenta's dad. The man's name was Osamu, right? There was that caper where you disappeared from Manincho too. I want to keep in mind that Osamu's gone missing from the same place. let's have a quick check in the case files. Huh? Well, speaking of the devil, nothing, just talking to myself. I'll send Raidou over to look into that place. At the usual place then. Okay, got it. Bye. Welcome back, Raidou. How'd it go? You get to talk to Akane? Raidou explained the circumstances of the investigation to Narumi. Interesting. So Narita flipped his lid when he learned you were in touch with Akane, who for her part was hiding the fact that you were attacked by masked men from Narita. Something smells. This is getting a bit shady for a simple manhunt. On the phone just now? That was Tai. Apparently she's doing some research of her own in Manencho. She's already wired to Tatsumi. What I'm going to do now, given what you just told me, is ask around about Akane. Which leaves the other half of our case to you. Tai has got the scoop on Tatsumi. I told her you'd go hear her out. You know her favourite haunts, right? The Shin Sekai Soda Joint out in Ginzacho. You've been there before, right? Tai will be waiting for you there in her usual spot. Ginzacho can now be reached. That Akane. She's becoming curiouser and curiouser. Hello there, Raidou. All these quakes sure get on a man's nerves, huh? Let's check the case files. Nope. Just one. Just lab rats. Okay. Right, well, looks like we've got more stuff to go. Next time, we'll go see Tai in Ginzacho and see what she's got to say and if she's got any leads on anything. So, as always, I thank you all for watching and I'll see you again soon.